Hello everyone, it is Monday, March 28th, 2022. I am Matthew and we're the Scoops. So as you can probably tell, it's a little overcast today. Had a nice little dust storm roll through. Wind's still trying to kick back up. It's trying to rain too. It's actually supposed to rain tonight and tomorrow. And bringing the temps down. Good Lord, look at these little bean sprouts. I just got home, so I didn't get a chance to see those earlier. Let's see what we got going on down here. Oh, hey, look at this. We got more. Looks like the only ones that are not sprouting is the Royal Burgundy. I'll show you these other ones here. A couple of little ones right here. Some busted through. So normally I'd be watering these today. So with the temperatures going up the way they have been this week, been pretty much every other day on the watering. I say pretty much because I always check the soil, and I kind of let the soil and the plants tell me whether or not they need water. I would say most of them, though, it's every other day. So anyway, that's kind of exciting. So I was trying to figure out what it is I'm going to do for this week. Because, of course, I've got long-term goals, I even have, well, I guess you call them long-term goals, but stuff that probably won't happen within the next year or so. And it just kind of trickles on down there from there. And so, trying to figure out, well, what is it that I'm going to work on this week? And I decided a couple of things. One's going to be doing a little bit of canning finally. I haven't done any real canning, but it's time to start working on some of that. So, a couple of things I'm going to do, of course. I want to try some pickles. I actually want to do some pickled onions as well. And then I would like to try some like jellies or jams or something. So I'm hoping that'll probably be this weekend before I can really do any of that. We've got pretty much everything we need as far as, the jars, lids, rings. I do have some pectin. So I think I've pretty much got everything I need as far as that goes. It'll be just a matter of actually having some cucumbers and some fruits and stuff to do some of that. So that'll probably be this weekend. We'll see what happens there. Another thing is I want to try some seed saving. Specific seed saving. Some things are easy. Peppers, okra, beans. There's a lot of stuff that, gathering the seed and saving it's relatively simple. There's other things, though, that have a process, and that's what I'm more interested in. And to start off with specifically, I'm looking at tomatoes. Now, my understanding is there's a fermentation process that you go through because the seeds are encased in this gel, and you need to get rid of that gel. And so you do this fermentation process that essentially breaks down that gel, that gelatin substance. And then after you're done, of course, now you have the seed. And there's a few things that do that have that substance. That substance has a name, and unfortunately, off the top of my head, I don't know what it is. But that's the kind of stuff I want to look into as far as for this week. Now I'll look into some other stuff as we continue on down the road, but I think my goals for this week will be saving tomato seeds, and doing some canning. Well, the canning's twofold. It's canning and pickling. So that'll be this weekend. So that's what we got going on with that. Back to the soil and the watering. I'm not going to water today because we have a good chance of rain for tonight, and we have a very good chance that it's going to rain tomorrow, potentially most of the day tomorrow. And so I don't want to overwater. So they'll be fine for today. If we end up not getting a whole lot of rain between tonight and tomorrow, obviously I can just water them tomorrow when I get home, and they'll be fine. I'm sure they'll be just fine. So that's really it for today. I just wanted to kind of give a quick brief update of what we're looking at for this week, and I think that's something that I'm going to start really trying to work on. So I've been making lists. That was one of my things in a previous video I'd talked about, was making lists, trying to keep track of stuff I want to do. Anytime I have an idea of something, go ahead and jot it down. Well, now I want to take that a step further and actually start having at least a couple of things that by the end of the week I want to work on. I'll let this plane go by here. Alright, so each week I want to start having a couple of things that I can start working on, or maybe even a couple of things that I already do but maybe I can improve on, stuff like that, and try to keep it down to like one or two things. And then throughout that week I will research those one or two things, and start by that weekend, essentially, if not sooner, start trying to actually put that into practice. For example, with canning, the seed saving, see what it is that I need to do, make sure I've got what's needed supply wise here, and then try it, see what happens. Now there's some things with the canning I'm not going to be able to do because I don't have a pressure canner, and I know that there are some things that, well, you have to pressure can. I hope to have a pressure canner soon, just like I plan on having a dehydrator soon, and eventually I want to get a freeze dryer, but that can be later down the road. But anyway, that's really where we're at here. So thank you again. Don't forget, if you haven't already, to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one.